Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with Blackburn Rovers. We are October 2021 into 2011. 2021, we are currently sat fourth in the table, and that's because we've had a decent run of form. The last match we played, I think, was the Oxford one, wasn't it? So, since then, we lost against Watford in the Carabao Cup, and this was one of the most one-sided matches, but not a very one-sided result. They destroyed us. They had about 20-something shots for the entire game. Obviously, they scored one. We lost 1-0. Then, in the league, disappointing result against Lincoln, who we've already played once this season, and they scored 3 past us that time. It was a 2-1 defeat. Martin Gracia with the goal for us. David Fopala gets 2 in quick succession for Lincoln, giving them 3 points. Then a home game against Charlton, a 3-1 victory in this one. David Kovacic and Niall Ennis gets 2 goals for us. Tom Hopper gets 1 in return for Charlton. Niall Ennis did actually go off in this game injured, but he wasn't injured for very long, which is quite useful. Then a very, very convincing 4-1 victory against Doncaster. Niall Mason scored a goal in the 91st minute for them, but it was merely a consolation because Martin Gracia, Anton Nedjalkov, Conor Mahoney and Henry Wilcock, not Willock. I've realised this now. His name is Wilcock. I will call him Willock every single time I have to say his name, but his name is Wilcock. Gives us the 4-1 victory and 3 points away from home and a very comfortable win. Then the Checker Trade Trophy that no one really cares about, a 3-0 win against Oldham at home. David Silva gets his first for the club after 10 minutes. Conor Mahoney gets 2 for us as well. Dan Ryder gets sent off late on for Oldham, but we do win that one 3-0. Today we're going to have Northampton, we are going to have Coventry, but we've also made a transfer. Some of you might even recognise this player. Emyr, I think is how it's said. Emyr Hughes has joined, 28 now. Welsh central midfielder, 24 caps, 1 goal. Decent player. He's worth a fair bit of money. He's in on a backup as well. Former Ipswich, Cardiff, Huddersfield, Wigan, Man City, Birmingham and Northampton, who incidentally we're playing today. So he's come in, free transfer. He's on a backup contract. I might not ever play him. And with all of those results in the bag, we are now sat 4th place in the table, looking nice and comfortable. 5 wins, 3 draws, 2 defeats, 18 points. 3 points behind the leaders, but Cardiff, Bury and Gillingham, we haven't played any of them yet, so we should and could catch them up. First game of the episode then, Northampton currently sat in 11th place. They've either climbed up a lot or Coventry have dropped down a bit, and well, someone's climbed up a lot. I don't know, because I'm pretty sure one was 10th and one was 20th. Or was that the last episode? That might have been the last episode. I don't know. I can't remember. I've slept since then. The starting lineup then for Blackburn versus Northampton in League One. In goal, a first start on camera at the very least for John Ruddy, because Johnny Davison is on international duty, and apparently that means that he's just left. We don't even get a chance to rearrange the fixture. So, Ruddy is in. Back 4 of Ryan Nyambe on the right, Adam Jackson, Alfie Jones and Jonathan Panzo round off the back 4. Interestingly, Anton Nedjalkov is also on international duty, hence why Panzo is playing. I'm giving Nyambe a game because he needs some games, and I feel like Northampton aren't the best team in the league. He might come off. Steve's on the bench. Midfield trio of Chowdhury, Kovacic and Henry Wilcock. It's Wilcock. It's definitely Wilcock. Wingers of Conor Mahoney on the right, Humam Tariq on the left, and Russell Kingdon also starts. Interesting thing about Russell Kingdon, he might be joining permanently on the 1st of January. That's a really weird formation. I mean, it's 4-4-2, but Miete and McWilliams on the left are a lot further forward than Crooks and Anya on the right, and I don't quite understand that. This is only Russell Kingdon's 2nd start of the season, or it might be his 3rd. It's his 3rd, because I think he's played a couple of cup games. So, I don't think he's not good enough for this level of football. But I mean, he's Russell Kingdon. He's my boy, even though I've never really owned him until now, anyway. Lloyd with the throw on, first highlight of the game to McWilliams, back to Lloyd, forward to Miete. Probably not how it's said. McWilliams again runs it forward. Plays the ball across to Anya, to Hurst. Lovely little spin, didn't need to do it because no one was there. Hurst, he's had a go from range, it was awful. He should probably have passed it or kept running. Another highlight, Duncan with a throw on. Anya, back to Duncan, crossed in. Greengrass is there and Greengrass has scored. His name's Gareth Greengrass. That is a mouthful. I'm going to demand more from the team because this is not good enough. 40 minutes on the clock. McWilliams gets the ball from Duncan's throw. Duncan over the top to Hurst. Panzo gets there. But McWilliams is the only player in the middle of the pitch. Gareth Greengrass, edge of the penalty area. Crosses it in. Hurst with a header. Panzo gets it clear. And Connor Mahoney isn't going to get there. What happened there? Kovacic on the ball. Wilcock to Panzo. In the middle to Kovacic. We could do with a runner. Tariq gets it to Wilcock again. Kovacic to Panzo. This highlight is going on for a while. Tariq, Wilcock, ball over the top. Mahoney's there. Mahoney's in the penalty area. He's gone down. It is a penalty. Jonathan Panzo apparently is stepping up to take it. And Lloyd has ran over to the referee. Probably going to get himself a yellow card for that. Oh, it wasn't Lloyd. It was someone else. Someone else ran to the referee. Lloyd is going to get himself booked though. Oh, and Duncan has gone and got himself sent off. I just saw that. Was that the guy who ran at him? Oh, that was a wonderful penalty. I think the guy who ran over to the ref got himself sent off for basically mouthing off. It's 1-1. We've scored a penalty. Probably should remember that. Half time, and it stays 1 apiece. We are not doing so well. Wilcock got demotivated by that. Right, let's do a change. Let's go tactics. Mahoney is not playing well. Kingdon is not playing well. Sorry, Russell. As much as I like you, you're not playing the second half. Let's bring Ennis on. Let's shout demand more as we kick off the second half and see what happens. So far, what is happening is Mahoney is playing absolutely terrible. He's up to a 6.4 now, but he's probably going to get subbed. He is going to get subbed because he's dropped back down to a 6.3. Simpson can apparently play there. He's my right back. Okay, let's do that. Let's play Simpson on the wing and demand a bit more. Let's also go to control, because we've got 10 men. We've got 10 men, they've got 10 men. We've got 11. We should be in control of this game. Lloyd with a throw on. This is the first highlight of the second half, isn't it? Cross comes in, Wilcock gets it clear. Tariq, ball forward. Ennis gets the ball on the halfway line. To Simpson, the right back, who's now playing as an inside forward. He's been tackled. Ennis gets it. Terrible pass. Pierre gets it clear. Panzo, the goal scorer for us. Forward to Wilcock. To Kovacic, to Tariq, to Ennis in the middle, Kovacic, Chowdhury, Simpson's not going to get there, it's cleared by Lloyd, Ryan Nyambe's going to run onto it, does get it, Jackson, Kovacic, terrible, Chowdhury does get it though, Kovacic again, Simpson, can he turn across, he can cross, Ennis is there at the front, doesn't do anything, Chowdhury, have a go, no, why does Chowdhury not have a go, Wilcock, crossed in. Ennis is there once again. Have a go. Someone. Simpson. The right back. Playing as a winger. Striker. Inside forward. Whatever. He's finally scored a goal. It is 2-1. We've moved up to second place. I think I probably need to go contain or defensive at the very least. Let's go defensive. And let's shout concentrate. I don't know whether that's a good idea. Wardrop with a throw. Starkey. Kovacic gets in there first. Ennis. Out to Simpson. I would have thought Nyambe would have run onto that. Didn't bother. Chowdhury. Into Kovacic. Kovacic's got Wilcock below. Over the top, Niall Ennis. He's going to score this, because this is what... Okay, he's not scored it. Apparently that's what he does. Or not do. But seriously, another highlight. McWilliams doesn't get it. He does now. Hurst. Greengrass. Nyambe gets there first, and Niall Ennis uses his blistering pace. Keeps the ball in just about. Tariq's got Simpson in the box. Can Simpson get his second of the game? It's a good effort. The keeper fell over. Don't know why. Terrific stuff by Tariq now. And another highlight. What is happening? Chowdhury to Simpson, the goal scorer. To Chowdhury once again. Loads and loads of Blackburn players there. Wilcock, Tariq, Ennis. Back heel or something. Tariq gets it back. 3 players in the box. One of them is Simpson. Simpson has gone and got himself his second of the game. And immediately there is another highlight. I was about to do some subs, but there's no real point. Wardrop, McWilliams, Kike Lopez, running it down the right, crosses it into Hurst. Hurst into Greengrass. Greengrass has put it in. Seriously? What is happening? Right, go contain. Shout concentrate. They need to do just no more highlights, please. There is a highlight. There is 3 minutes-ish, 2.5 minutes to go. Wardrop. Long ball over the top for Hurst. Hurst crosses it in. Oh my Jesus, what happened there? It's gone off for a throw, and that was horrific defending. I think we've held out. Somehow we've managed to hold out. We have. It is a 3-2 victory. That was some questionable performances there. Connor Mahoney's going to get shouted at. Steve Simpson comes off the bench and scores 2. And with that win, we do move up to joint top. Hold on. The top teams. So it was Bury, Gillingham and Cardiff, I guess. Yeah, Cardiff haven't played. So Bury seem to have lost. They lost to Lincoln. Gillingham, where are they? Did they lose? They lost to Coventry. Oh my word, that has opened the table up no end. We are midweek. We are Tuesday, 12th of October. We're a few days before the Coventry game. And I've made another signing. And it's this guy, Harry Charsley, 24 years old now. Irish attacking midfielder, central midfielder, can play on the wing. My thought behind it is he's got a bit of potential. He's not that great now, but I can train him up as an inside forward on the right, and that gives me another option. We are on the day of the Coventry game, and I've made a big cock-up. So, I've signed this guy, Blas Riveros, Paraguayan left-back, who is much better than Nejalkov. That still can't be how it's said. He's come in on a free transfer. He's worth £7 million. Problem is, he doesn't have a work permit. And because we're outside the transfer window, I don't think anyone's going to want to loan him. We'll try. We'll see what happens. And while we're trying to do that, we'll play against Coventry, who are in excellent form. Us, strong, because we've lost a game against Lincoln. The starting lineup then for Coventry versus Blackburn at the Ricoh Arena. In goal, returning to the starting lineup, is Johnny Davison. Ryan Nyambe, Adam Jackson, Alfie Jones and Jonathan Panzo are the back four. Midfield trio of Chowdhury, Kovacic and Wilcock. Strikers of Steve Simpson on the right-hand side. Humam Tariq on the left, who's a bit tired. And Niall Ennis returns to the first team because Russell Kingdon can't play against his parent club. Although they won't be his parent club for long, because I can't wait to sign him. He's costing 400k, by the way. Probably too much money. Both teams playing a 4-3-3. Coventry have gone and got themselves Mason Bennett, who, on one of the older football managers, was actually a really good prospect. Not so much now. Coventry are on a worryingly good form, which I don't like the look of. Because normally when we play against teams who are on good form, they do beat us. First highlight of the game, Nyambe with a throw, long throw. Tariq's never going to win a header because he's 5'5". Chowdhury gets the ball, lovely backheel to Wilcock. Wilcock takes on one, gets a bit lucky, tries to find Simpson, doesn't do it. Chowdhury gets the ball to Wilcock again. Tariq back to Wilcock. Kovacic to Chowdhury. Chowdhury's got Simpson, finds Simpson. Simpson's weird pass to Kovacic, and Kovacic is through on goal, and it's 1-0, 7.5 minutes on the clock. Steve Simpson might be turning into a right winger. Half an hour played, and since the goal, nothing's happened. Well, Steve Simpson's been booked. That's what's happened. Another highlight, Nyambe crosses it in. Chapman gets it clear. Kovacic to Wilcock. Wilcock's out on the wing, crosses it in. Ennis is there. Ennis's effort is not that great, and Barton makes a save. Moncur with a free kick for Coventry. Hector Ingram. Edge of the area, still running, has a go. Davison, easy save. That'll end the highlight? Yes, it does. And that brings us to half-time. Ryan Nyambe is on a 6.2. Alright, let's get the team talk out of the way. Let's go tactics. Problem is, Nyambe's on a 6.2. Now, what I do is probably that. Bring off Nyambe for Mahoney. But do I want to play him at right back? Let's play him at right back. I mean, he is a right back. He's a much better right back than he is winger. First highlight of the second half. Bennett gets the ball. He's got an option to his right. Cross it in instead. Panzo gets it clear. Nditi. Bennett. Nditi. I don't know why I said it like that. Davison makes a save. This can't be the whole highlight. Davison with the ball. Kicks it towards Niall Ennis. Two Coventry players go for the header. Wilcock gets it. Tariq. Got a bit of space to run into, and he does love to run into some space. Crosses it in low. Elliott's going to get it clear. Coventry passing it about, finding Bennett, trying to counter. Hector Ingram, back to Mason Bennett. The right back has made a run. Moncur to Bennett once again. Ball over the top. Morton and Hector Ingram scores a goal. I got confused by Morton's name then. It's one apiece, and that's a bit disappointing. Let's demand more. Let's demand more. Like 15 minutes have passed trying to do that. Barton with the goal kick. We've just finally shouted demand more at them. Chowdhury, ball forward. Grimmer does get there for Coventry. Elliott. I'm just avoiding saying his name now. Morton in the middle to Moncur. Hector Ingram's not going to get there. Jackson, Kovacic, Chowdhury. Wilcock's got Tariq to his left. He's got Mahoney forward. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm losing track of the ball. Panzo does get it for us. Wilcock. Panzo wants it back if he... Yep, he does find him eventually. Panzo, cross it in low. It's gone all the way through. Mahoney should keep it in play and should get it back from Haynes. He doesn't. Oh, what was that, Adam Jackson? This is why I haven't been playing you. Hector Ingram has an effort from range. He should have kept going and he probably could have scored. 70 minutes on the clock and Tariq has picked himself an injury, apparently. What one's he picked? So we're going to need to do a sub. It's going to be Bradley Dack on the left wing, apparently. He can play there, and let's demand more, because we're drawing. Dack gets the ball first part of the play. Ennis to Chowdhury. Chowdhury's in on goal. It was a weird save. Barton saves it. It's cleared. 7 minutes to play. We're going to bring on Gracia for the final couple of minutes. Hopefully. Let's also demand more, and let's go... this is a bad idea. Let's go attacking for the last few minutes. Goal kick forward. Kovacic gets it. Wilcock over the top. Mahoney should win the header. He does. Gracia on the side foot volley. And we've... Oh, my... Tactical genius here. Tactical genius. Right, we're going to change that to defensive. And we're going to tell you to concentrate. Thank you. I was just about to say, am I going to end this episode sat top of the table? It is not far off. Cardiff are winning. Or Cardiff are on the same amount of points as us, so we are joint with Cardiff. But still, we are second place in the table on goal difference at the moment. Hector Ingram, Simpson wins a header back to Davison. Davison picked it up. It is full time at the Ricoh Arena. A 2-1 victory, and I think that is an inspired substitution. Grassi was on the pitch for 4 minutes. Oh, Derek Fazakali, what a terrible team talk that was. Tariq is out for 1 to 2 days. That's fine. That is not too bad. So, end of the episode. We are sat joint top of the table. Cardiff, when are they playing their game in hand? Why have they got a game in hand there? Okay, Cardiff, who are top of the table with a game in hand on goal difference. They've got 2 goals ahead of us. That is it. We are sat nice and comfortable in the automatic promotion spots, which I'm happy with. Next episode, I think we're going to go to late November. We're going to go Leyton Orient, and we're going to go top of the table Cardiff. I don't know whether they're still going to be top of the table at that point, but that's what we're going to do. I was going to do Bury and the FA Cup first round, but Bury have fallen off, and it's also really close. There's only Luton and Colchester in between. So, like I said, we're going to go Leyton Orient. We're going to go Cardiff in November. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2018 with Blackburn Rovers. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.